Oh shit, okay, I started recording. This is the second video on the questions and stuff. So why am I willing to criticise myself but not others? I think it's because I'm very wrapped up in my own self, and one of the reasons is probably because I don't really interact with many other people at all. I talk to each parent like once a week for sometimes 5 minutes, sometimes like last night 25 minutes, and when it's my dad it's like a much longer time, and that's generally him moaning about X, Y and Z as it was last night. And then I live with Nico and we talk, but we don't really make a lot of small talk. Neither of us are like that. So yeah, I don't really talk to many people at all, so I really only have myself to be with most of the time. um, That's part of the reason. But nevertheless, even when I am with people, I do tend to focus much on myself and how I'm around those other people, and I'll criticise myself for comparing myself or feeling compelled to do X, Y, and Z when in the presence of others. So again, I think that's just because I'm probably still on this like subconsciously still on this like self-improvement train where I have to be better, and if I see somebody doing something better than me, then I feel I have to do as good as them or whatever. Um, when I see others doing something negative, I don't really criticise them. I guess I more regard them as like, oh, I wouldn't really want to do that. Maybe I do. I guess I do criticise them. I just maybe psychoanalyze them and try to determine why they're doing what they're doing. But I guess I don't really apply that to myself. I don't really think about why I am, who I am, why I'm not in perfect shape, why I have eating difficulties, and sometimes I do note them, but I don't accept that they will give me persisting problems. I don't really know the extent to how much they affect me. I more say, oh, well, that's the reason of it, but you still have pure autonomy. You can still stop yourself from eating out or whatever, picking out on food or whatever. I don't fully accept the extent to the extent that things affect me. Um, what am I angry about? I guess that's just a thing of just trying to actually make me have emotions. Not a lot. I don't know. I don't know. I think that's more of a rhetorical question. That's the word I was looking for. I think that's more rhetorical. Yes. As with the next question, do I hate about the state of society, etc. Do I feel inappropriate to express these emotions? No, I don't. I think I'm pretty open, and I think when I'm around other people, I can be quite polarizing as well. And I'm kind of proud of that. I'm not really proud, but I'm happy. Yeah, I guess I'm proud, but I don't really feel like a sense of much esteem from it. I just feel glad I have that quality, of being quite open and not really repressing much. I don't think. Maybe when I'm feeling insecure and shit, then yeah, I do. But I think generally I'm quite good at being honest and being very transparent. And no, I don't think it inappropriate to express anger or betrayal or whatever, as long as it's done in a, I guess I don't really want to say cold manner, but in a straight manner, in a manner not really impassioned by, passions, by emotions, not really impassioned. Um, and I guess that's stoicism talking, but I think there's merit in not doing things out of rage and lust and etc. And a desire for vengeance. But yeah, I don't. I guess the things I'm generally most angry about, or I don't really get really. Yeah, I don't really have. I think my. I think I've talked about this before. How my emotions are kind of flatlined. Have kind of flatlined since. I don't know. Since maybe since uni started. So 5 years ago, is that? Fuck me, is that 5 years ago? 2015, yeah. Since like half a decade. Half a decade. And I guess that's for self protection, but also because 4 years ago, or 3 years ago, I found Stoicism, and then I was like, self-development and don't show emotions and whatever. And that kind of clicked with me at the time, because I was like, I'm not very emotional anyway. This is even better. And it's kind of not done me. It's done me a disservice. So yeah, I guess that sums that up. I don't think I've answered that fantastically. Here's self-criticism again, but yeah, I think that's generally it. I guess I'll talk a bit more about some shit. Yeah, I was working out with Nico earlier, and I've spoken before. Like he's got some genetic predisposition to being like he is, which is like 6'1". Well, obviously that's genetic, and he like struggles to put on weight and whatever. So I don't think it's that he's like super disciplined. It's just that in his childhood he never had an issue with food. I don't think his parents, his dad, I've seen pictures of, and he's very good looking and probably athletic and whatever. But my family is a different story from upbringing. Nevertheless, when I'm working out with him or whatever, I do keep up with him in everything we do. Even if it tires me out more, I feel I have to be on the same level as him, and I do naturally compare my body to his, and I guess I just don't take into consideration the genetic predispositions, if they are, how prevalent they are, and yeah, I guess I just feel a bit shit about myself sometimes, and instead of thinking, oh, I can get like that one day, I think I've lost a bit of weight already. I think I've noticed a bit, maybe a little bit, in myself, having lost a little bit of weight over the last few weeks. But I guess I almost feel like it'll end up in futility, because I don't believe I can get to a state where I'm actually super proud of my body. I don't know why that is. Perhaps that's just a reflection of my self-esteem. I guess it's just been so long since I've been happy in my own skin that I just don't believe it's possible again. And I can say, oh, you can prove to yourself it's possible, and hopefully I can do that this time, because I'm doing it with a lot more laxity. I'm not forcing myself to eat once a day and only 1,700 calories. Like I'm hungry now, so I want to get some more food. But I'm eating well and I'm exercising each day, so hopefully this is more sustainable and I can get to a point where I'm proud. That's all I wanted to say about that, I think. So yeah, au revoir.